What's going on, guys? BQ Aggie back again with another PSA card grading reveal video. I have 38 cards in these two boxes that I submitted for their February 2023 grading special. It was $15 to grade anything vintage. I believe it was 1989 and older. So the 38 cards that you will see in these two boxes will be nothing but vintage hockey. A ton of Wayne Gretzky stuff from the early 80s, OPC and Topps. But the PSA was very, very fast on this order. They received it, I want to say, February 10th or 11th. And today is obviously March 30th of 2023. So we're looking at maybe 6.5, 7 weeks. I think that's a very, very fast turnaround. But anyway, let's go ahead and get cracking. This is going to be a blind reveal video. The only thing that I've done is when I went ahead and cut the tape because I didn't want to be spending too much time messing around with like how to open the boxes, so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and get to cracking. Sorry, kind of just brain farted there. All right, So once again, like I said, this is all going to be vintage hockey, 70s and 80s hockey. No rhyme or reason. And since there's so many, I'm not going to be, displaying them up here. I'm just going to kind of show you the grade and then move on from there. All right, we should be good to go. Let's go ahead. Start with this stack first. First up is an 86 Topps Patrick Waugh rookie card, and this received a Near Mint 8. 86 Topps Patrick Waugh, 8. 84 OPC Steve Yzerman rookie, 8. Pretty clean. 83 OPC Scotty Stevens, Near Mint 7. 86 Topps Mario Lemieux. This received an 8. So, not bad thus far. 86 Topps Wendell Clark received an 8. 79 OPC Guy Lafleur, 8. A 70 OPC Frank Mahovlich. This one received a 6. Pretty clean for a 6. Not bad at all. All right, get ready for a whole bunch of Wayne Gretzkys. 87 Topps Wayne Gretzky. This received a 9. 87 Topps Gretzky, 9. Very, very clean. Beautiful card. 86 Topps Gretzky, 7. Well, even that 7 looks great. It's like really clean for a 7. I mean, those corners are really crispy. Edges look good. So I guess there must be some kind of surface flaw. I don't know. I don't want to spend too much time. I mean, a 7 is okay, but that looks like a really good card for a 7. I'm guessing it's the centering. I don't know. Whatever. Moving on. 85 Topps Gretzky, and wow, a 5. How? I mean, there's no creases. I don't see. Oh, well, there's like, okay, a little divot there maybe on the left-hand side right here. But is that enough to warrant a 5? I mean, because the centering looks great. In the back, okay, maybe a little bit of staining, something, but really? Is that enough to warrant a 5? I mean, this card looks sexy. Okay, if they say so. All right. Hopefully not too many of those. 80 Topps Dion Gretzky Lafleur scoring leaders, 8. 80 Topps assist leaders, Gretzky, Dion, Lafleur, 7. Okay. 88 OPG. What? 88 OPG, Wayne Gretzky, a 5. Once again. Like, how? Look at those corners. Centering is okay, admirable. Corners on the bottom look good. Edges look great. Is there anything... I mean, they don't consider that a crease or anything, do they? That's the boards. What am I missing? Oh, what is that up there? Okay, maybe a little crease or something up there, I guess. I just think I would have noticed that if I were to send that in. Fishy, fishy? Who knows? But even then, that back looks good. All right, I don't want to spend too much time on one card, but wow, a 5. Okay. I'm going to have to inspect that one a little bit later. All right, what else do we have? More Gretzky. 87 OPG, 8. All right, that's acceptable. Crispy clean card. Centering is okay. Love the back of this card. Color and font, just really cool. All right. 85 OPG scoring leaders. Near mint, 7. Centering is off on this one, so that's probably where it knocked it down. Otherwise, those corners and edges are really good. Could have very well been an 8. But 7 is acceptable in my opinion for an 85 OPG. All right, what do we got? 85 OPG assist leaders, 8. There we go. A little bit better centering on that one. Nice. Okay. 2 more cards for this stack. 85 OPG goals lead. Wow, another 5. What am I doing wrong here? Those corners are good looking. Edges are good looking. Centering is within an 8 range. Wow. Okay, now I'm seeing that right there. But I didn't notice that one. Like, are they bending the card like when they're taking them out of the top loader like that? Or not top loader, but the card saver like that? Because this is... I'm not remembering anything. Again, I'm not trying to say it's shady or anything, but like I wouldn't send cards in like that if I had seen this. Anyway, okay. Another 5. Okay. But hey, they're, older. 84 assist leaders, near mint, 7. Yeah, centering obviously off top to bottom. Right to left is okay. 84 OPG, near mint, 7. All right, let's move that stack out of the way. Go on to this last stack here. More Gretzky's in store. 84 OPG scoring leader. Very good. 4. Oi. Yeah. Big crease right there. Tisk, tisk. Okay. All right, 82 OPG scoring leader, 5. Where am I seeing anything on this? Because those corners and edges look good. Seeing nothing on this one. There is no crease. I don't know. All right, I don't want to make this video so long. We're already close to 10 minutes. Moving on. There we go, 9, 82 OPG, game-winning goals leader, a 9 versus a 5. Yes, sir. Okay. I will take your word for it. Another 9, 82 OPG, assist leader, gorgeous. Spot on stuff. A 9, 82 OPG. Near mint 782 OPG. This is a Gretzky Goulet, shorthanded goal leaders. Near mint 7. Still a pretty card. Near mint 8, 82 OPG goal leader. Centering is okay. I don't know if you would consider this top and bottom or left and right, but it's clearly off-centered that way. Top and bottom or left or right, however you want to say it. Because it's depending upon if you were looking at the card this way or that way, whatever. Near mint 8, it's good enough. I like it. Near mint 7, 82 OPG, Wayne Gretzky in action. These in action cards are pretty swift, pretty snazzy. Near mint 7, 82 OPG. Good stuff. Moving on. Boom! 82 OPG Wayne Gretzky, a mint 9. This is the typical base card. And that card is snazzy. Mint 9. Yes, sir. All right. Near mint 8, 82 OPG Wayne Gretzky. Just kind of like a stats card or something, I guess. Near mint 8. Scoring leaders. Okay, yep. And 82 OPG record breaker. This is card number 1, near mint 8. In English and in Francais. And centering on the back hurt it. Maybe on the front too, but the front is better than the back. 8 is still acceptable though. I like it. I will take it. Oi, 81 OPG, Wayne Gretzky scoring leader. 4. Yeah, it's obviously the centering. Like I said, either top or bottom or left or right, however you're looking at it, but that centering is pretty garbage. Pretty garbage. Yeah, and it's even worse on the back. So, but still, 81 OPG in a 4 Gretzky, I'll take it. Very few complaints. All right, the first of his second year. So this is a 1980 OPG Wayne Gretzky second year card. Excellent 5. Obviously, you can see the centering is not the best, but the corners are very crispy, both top and bottom, as are the edges. Centering is the thing that hurts this one the most. Obviously on the back too. But second year Gretzky in a 5, pretty sexy. And this is number 2, a 6. This one, the centering is obviously much better. Corners are a little softer than the 5, but the edges are still pretty top-notch. Centering, though, is pretty spot on, as well as on the back. This is just a sexy card. Really, really good looking for a second-year Gretzky, OPG, 1980. So that was number 2 of his second year. 80 OPG, Orioles. Oilers scoring leaders, near mint 8. 80 OPG scoring leaders, Dion, Gretzky, and Lafleur. So this is the OPG version that I had of the tops earlier in the video. Near mint 7. Gorgeous. 80 OPG assist leaders, Gretzky, Dion, Lafleur. In a 6, probably because of centering. You can see that centering is no bueno. Yeah, on the back too, it's pretty bad. But still a great card nonetheless. Second year Gretzky. Second year Gretzky All-Star 80 OPG in a 5. Most likely the centering got me on that one too, which I'm not going to complain. I know that most of these are pretty badly off-center, but it's still a very beautiful card. Not much doing on the back, but whatever. Pretty card. In a 5. Couple more cards left to go. 1980 OPG record breaker and an excellent mint 5. Again, due to the centering. This is pretty bad over here. Back isn't all that bad though. Back looks pretty good. So that's the first one. And the second one of the same card has received a 4. Centering is a little worse. This one actually cuts into the purple, you can see, so the card is really, really miscut. Back is still pretty acceptable. And lastly is a 78 OPG Mike Bossy rookie. This received a 7. Little tiny story about this before the video ends. I picked this up at a card shop here in Houston for $30. And I really didn't think that it had very much of a chance of a high grade because this edge is pretty bad. And that corner there is pretty chewed up as well. And all along the edge, I mean, that just looks rough. But I was reading and talked to a couple of other vintage hockey collectors, and they said that PSA is aware and they take it into account when grading anything older than a 79 or 80 OPG because of the way that the cards were cut. So long as it is perfectly centered, that the edges are nice and intact and the corners are okay, they actually take all of that cutting into account and grade it as such a little higher. I actually thought that this was going to be closer to the 4 or 5, maybe a 6, but a 7, I'll take that all day. Mwah. So very, very nice card to end my submission on. So once again, 38 cards to PSA for their February $15 vintage special. So thanks as always for tuning in. Just as a last parting note, I do have another PSA order that is actually in the assembly portion. So hopefully in the next month or so, I should be able to get that back and show you. And then I also have a large order coming again from CSG. I think it's going to be 26 cards. And it's going to be a lot of hockey and football as well. So if that is something that interests you, please feel free to like, subscribe, and we will see you guys on the flip side. Take care.